The CIA once had the bright idea of employing cats. After $20 million had been spent, they learned what all cat lovers already know. In the 1960s, as tensions heightened with the Soviets, the CIA began exploring new ways to spy on their enemies. Acoustic Kitty was one of the more bizarre projects. The agency's Directorate of Science and Technology branch came up with the plan, which intended to use cats to spy on Soviet embassies during the Cold War. The idea was formed when a CIA officer made an observation during an attempt to listen into a head of state. The area was crawling with feral cats, and no one batted an eyelid. What if cats could be planted to record sounds from their surroundings that would then be transmitted back to CIA operatives, as well as their ability to blend into the surrounding area? Those formulating the plan believed the alleged curiosity of a cat would also work to their benefit, with the felines going to the areas where interesting sounds came from. And so Acoustic Kitty began. The CIA recruited a veterinary surgeon to help transform a cat into a spy. The hour-long procedure involved the implantation of a small radio transmitter on the back of the cat's neck. A microphone was placed in the animal's ear canal, and an almost invisible wire ran across his fur, connecting the devices. Former CIA officer Victor Marchetti described the procedure a little more bluntly. They slit the cat open, put batteries in him, wired him up. With the cat wired up, a training program began, with the agency attempting to teach the cat exactly what he should be listening out for. What the CIA overlooked was a fact that should probably have been more obvious from the beginning. Like most cats, known for their notorious independence, this one too had his own mind and instinct, often wandering away from the job at end to seek out a snack. A wire was put in to try and override the glitch. Furthermore, it was quickly discovered that the batteries used were limited, required to be small to go unnoticed. They didn't allow for a great deal of recording time. Nevertheless, the plan continued. When Acoustic Kitty was deemed ready, the first mission began, with a cat sent to a park outside of Washington, D.C.'s Soviet compound to listen in on two men. Nearby, a van was parked with operatives eager to listen into the conversation. What happened next was a literal case of curiosity killed the cat. When he was released in an area near the park, the cat was hit by a cab. He was killed instantly. In 1967, and after a cost of $20 million, the project was officially discontinued. Acoustic Kitty became public knowledge in 2001 when documents were declassified by the National Security Archive. It quickly became the subject of much ridicule. While the documents portrayed the operation as a success, they also stated in the conclusion that complications had stopped it coming to fruition. The environmental and security factors in using this technique in a real foreign situation convinced us that the program would not lend itself in the practical sense to our highly specialized needs.